Happy Friday, friends. I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and it's time for some creative ink. It's time for you to get inspired. For us to create a beautiful card today. It's Fun-Fold Friday, so we got a treat in store for today, and time for you to share a beautiful creation with others. Share it with someone that you love. So come on in, say hello. Let me know if you're joining, where you're joining from. Especially if you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you, and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified when I go live. Actually, I'm 3 minutes late today. Oh, I'm trying to get better, everybody. So let's see, I just wanted to set something up on my computer. All right, I think we are good to go, so we're gonna get right to it. Let's see. Hi, Colleen and Shirley. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here. Okay, so as I said before, I'm Nancy Thompson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skaneateles, New York, and it's time for some creative ink. So today's a Fun-Fold card, so let's get to my desktop. It's a gorgeous day here in Skaneateles. We went strawberry picking, Mary Pat and I did earlier today, and I've got a rhubarb pie in the oven to take with me to our car cruising tonight to share. Actually, I have 2 pies, so if you're down in Marcellus at the bowling lanes, come on by and grab a slice. Okay, so I want to talk about Paper Pumpkin. I posted what the upcoming Paper Pumpkins are in the next quarter. So July is Sweeter Than You, so that's the next subscription. It has 8 cards with 4 designs, and they are featuring strawberries and gingham, so I think they're going to be nice and summery. And there is a great add-on die as well that's got a die cut of the word hello. We've got a strawberry as well, die cut. So there's a couple things that will help you create your strawberry, and this will also coordinate with an acorn come this fall. And of course, I love having more word circles. And then we got a leaf and a flower, so kind of a fun die set. And I need to start forcing myself to work with these dies a little bit more because they are kind of neat. Okay, so let's do a recap of yesterday's card. So we kind of are basing this on a card sketch, okay? Where we've got 2 panels that are the same, and the card base pretty much is going to be the same as well. To turn this into a fun fold, can you envision it creating a fun fold? And it just opens up like this as well. Okay, but we're going to do a little bit something different. So here are the 6 designs that I shared on Wednesday. If you've missed that, go back and check the replay. And then we have these other 3 designs right there. So I kind of did like using these 2 designs for the background worked well for these other papers. So okay, so let's get going with our fun fold. All right, I don't think we need as much, so we are going to start with, and I'm not sure if I wrote down the measurements. I might not have. Let's see, did I or didn't I? I think these are it. So we're going to start with a thick basic white card base, okay? And it's only going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, okay? That's going to be our card base. And then we're going to have, so we're going to go with this designer paper and this one. And this is going to be, the designer paper is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then our cardstock here will be 4 inches by 5 1/4, okay? So easy measurements so far. And I gotta think. Okay, we are going to, I want to set that aside because I don't want to glue that yet. So let's adhere these 2 together, okay? Because we're going to do something special with this. So we're going to adhere these 2 together. Just a little hint, I got to take out some tear tape as well. And so then I kept these the same, okay? These were 2 by 4 inch piece of designer paper. two designs that went with each other. And then we have one piece that is 2 1/8 by 4 1/8. And we're going to layer one of these. We're going to layer this one onto there. Whoops, I think I forgot a piece of cardstock. Okay, we're going to have to cut something. I forgot the basic white to put inside, but maybe I have some here. Let's see. I don't. Rats. Hang on. Okay. I got some white, so we'll cut that in a minute. Okay, so we'll set that aside. So this we can adhere this right right onto our card base. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it in the upper left corner, about a 1/2 inch from the side and a 1/2 inch from the top. Okay, and this piece here, this is where it gets tricky. It's only 1/8 of an inch different. Okay, so yeah, so what is it? So this is going to be 4 1/8 tall because it's the same height, so that's the easy part. And then this is going to be 4 1/4, so that way we get the 2 1/8 width as we do here. And we're going to put this one on the left side here. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, and then we need to cut a piece of cardstock. So we need a piece that's 2 by 4. There's 2 inches by 4 inches. So this really isn't a bad fun fold. It goes pretty quick. Okay, so we're going to adhere this onto here now. Okay, so we're going to put this. You want to pay attention to your directions, okay? So it took me a while to figure this one out. So we're going to put this down in the lower corner. And so this is what's going to create our fun fold right there. Okay. All right. So, because the other way would have been, and I thought of this last night and I didn't have time to play with it today, was if I just created, you know, and not created this fold here, but a flap here and a flap here that would open up. So that would be another neat twist, if that makes sense. Instead of like a big long piece, just something that would tuck behind this cardstock would have worked well too. So this is going to be our message area right there. Okay. So next we're going to do is I have a piece of Timid Tiger ribbon, and I love our In Color ribbon. It is just, it's nice, it's easy to tie, and it just goes so well with our papers. Just, it's a nice accent. So don't forget to, you know, put this on your shopping list as well. Okay, so so I'm going to just tie this around right now. Okay. And I want my knot to be, or my bow, we're going to tie a bow. I want it to be kind of like here where this intersection is, where this side seam is. So it will, because it helps keep that flap closed. I was trying to figure out where that flap would tuck, but I just couldn't make it work. So we're going to tie a bow. And I'm using 18 inches of ribbon. You do not want to really go any less than that, because then if you want to retie it, it's really difficult. You have to have the length there, and it's just going to be a nice long bow. Okay, so adjust wherever you want this to be, and I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to take some tear tape just to kind of help this stay on a little better. I'm going to just put a little bit where this ribbon is to help keep that in place, and then we'll add some liquid glue around it. Okay, alrighty. So what do you guys think of this fun fold? Does it look kind of easy, like something you'd try, or does it look too hard to create? And do you understand the concept of how I kind of took this simple sketch and we're creating it into a fun fold. So I did this card with my team. It was our mystery card for the night. And so I didn't share the fun fold with them yet because I didn't have it ready. But we did. So it was kind of interesting to see how with the mystery card stamping, a lot of people had chosen different paper. And so it was really neat to see everybody's creation come to life. So we're going to just add this onto here. Now, if you wanted to make the card base, you know, where it opened up and you had even more to write on, you could do that. But I was just kind of keeping it thin and simple. Okay. Okay. So let's stamp our words. We're going to use Thinking of You from the Simply Said stamp set. Okay. Just ink that up. And this is a stylish shaped circle here. It looks about the same, sort of close to the size that is in that paper pumpkin kit. And I'm going to just put a dimensional on the top and bottom here, just to straddle that ribbon. Okay, so it won't touch the ribbon. Let's do that. So we'll just do this. Let's make sure we're straight. And then, oh, I got glue on my fingers. Hang on. Let's get rid of that glue. All right. And I've already die cut some images from the Impressions of Bloom die cut. This is a really fun stamp set. And here's the coordinating stamp set with this. We've used this before, some simple stamping. And I need to use it a little bit more. Okay, so let's, we're going to use one dimensional on here, and then the rest will sit on that circle, okay? So it's kind of hanging off that circle die cut. So we'll just kind of put it like here, put a little too much glue on there, and then let's add a darling duckling circle. And then I've got 2 leaves cut out with Granny Apple Green. Just put a little bit here on the ends. And then we're going to just stick this underneath the flower. Easy peasy. Okay, whoops. I should have gave it time for that glue to settle in a little bit more. Okay, let's just pop that right in there. Look at that. Okay, what do you guys think? Okay, so let's embellish it with a little bit of, where's my gems? They were here, so let's see. What did I do with them? Okay, good thing we have another package nearby. Okay, we're going to add some of these. These are our 25 to 27 in colored flat pearls, which I love. And so let's go with the Darling Duckling ones. Okay, where did I put these? I think we'll just kind of go down here in the corner. And there's 3 different sizes here, so we'll use all the 3 different sizes. Oh, that's what I did. Let's pick this up. Can we? I'm going to put it in the center of the flower. Kind of like that. So there we go. What do you think? Isn't that like super simple and bright, summery colors and everything? And then just that little surprise of opening it up and seeing your message there. And that's just a small little area. You can, like on the other side, also write a little bit more. And then we have a beautiful envelope to go with it. So let's check out the other ones. So we did this one right here. Okay. Kind of work our way down. And then we've got this one right here. And then we've got, this is my favorite. I like this color combination right here. I love the hint of the blue with the cloud cover and Secret Sea, and of course the fresh freesia and bubble bath in there. I think is beautiful. And then we have this one. This is another favorite too. I love the berry burst flower with this as well. I think that's pretty. And the ribbon just kind of pulls it all together. And then this one with the timid tiger. So I don't know. I think they're hard to pick and choose just one. I think they're all great. So I got lots of Thinking of You cards set and ready to go. So thank you guys. Oh, what else was I going to talk about today? Hang on. So if you're loving this, let's see, you can order these supplies at my website, createwithnancy.com. And I was gonna share the paper pumpkin add-on, and that is actually available now. So that can be ordered right now. You have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber though, okay? If you're not, message me because I can still order it for you. Okay, and let's check out this whatever the name, Sweeter Than You stamp set. And let's see, July. So August and September have, let's see, definitely August has a bonus stamp set coming up. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. And if you're definitely new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my website, okay? Let's see, what did I want to get rid of here? This, there we go. All right. So let's go back to me. My hair is a wreck here. Okay, everybody, it's Friday. That was quick, right? 20 after, like 15 minutes. Yay. So have a great weekend. Hopefully it's dry. It's Father's Day weekend, so go and honor thy fathers and just enjoy. And if you have time, go create something and share it with somebody, especially a Father's Day card, right? Go make those Father's Day cards. All right, I will be back next Wednesday at 3 p.m. and tea parties next week, so you could still RSVP if you haven't already for the in-person tea party Thursday and Friday. And we just might have rhubarb pie too. Just saying, okay? And I think